Has someone ever dumped you at your lowest point, only for karma to hit them harder? 4 years ago, I thought I had everything figured out. I was in a serious relationship with a woman I loved, both of us established professionals, both with daughters from previous relationships. Mine was 16, hers was 11, and over the years, the girls grew close. We had plans, big ones. We were going to build an ADA-friendly house together, something that would accommodate her future needs since she had been diagnosed with a neurological disease that would eventually confine her to a wheelchair. I was all in. I invested my time, money, and skills into improving her home so we could sell it for a higher price when the time came. Landscaping, construction, renovations, you name it, I did it. Around $30,000 worth of work, all properly invoiced through my side construction business. We had an agreement. She'd pay me back when the house sold. At the time, I didn't push it. She was my partner, and I trusted her. Then, life blindsided me. I started getting sick. Constant nausea, vomiting, even passing blood. My abdomen looked swollen despite my clean diet and gym routine. After countless tests, the news came. A tumor in my stomach. I needed chemo and radiation. While I was getting that news, she was struggling at work. Her health issues made her job too stressful, so she stepped down into a lower role with a $20,000 pay cut. I thought, no problem. We'll get through this together. I had supplemental insurance and a long-term illness plan. If we sold one of our houses and lived together, we'd be financially secure. But instead of growing closer, she pulled away. She stopped staying over, stopped helping with treatments, even stopped bringing her daughter around. Then came the text. Just one line that shattered me. I love you, but I can't see myself taking care of someone this sick in the long term. I don't think we should see each other any longer. In a text message. I tried to be mature. I packed her belongings neatly, drove them to her house, and planned to leave them on the porch to avoid confrontation. But when I walked around back, I froze. Through the window, I saw her on the couch with a man she had once introduced to me as her lifelong friend. Someone we had vacationed with, shared dinners with, and there he was, proving just how long-term their friendship really was. I never confronted her. Instead, I sent a short text saying I'd leave her things on my porch for her to collect. Months later, his now ex-girlfriend told me they'd been sleeping together since before our house plans were even finalized. That's when the heartbreak turned into anger, and anger turned into action. By then, I was through chemo and radiation and starting to feel stronger. While sorting through paperwork, I found that folder, the invoices, $32,680, all unpaid, all long overdue, and suddenly, I had leverage. I turned everything over to my attorney and began lien proceedings on her house. Perfect timing too, because she was just about to list it for sale. By the time interest, fees, and legal costs were added, the amount was crushing. When the dust settled, she walked away from the sale with just $10,000 in her pocket. Not nearly enough for the house she planned to buy. She had to back out and move in with her daughter, son-in-law, and their kids. Her career ended soon after. She went on disability, just as we had once discussed, but without the home we dreamed of or the financial cushion she thought she'd have. A year ago, I ran into her again. She was in the wheelchair now, aged far beyond her years. Our conversation was polite, brief, and empty. A few days later, her younger daughter called, asking if we could reconnect. Then the ex herself called, apologizing, reaching out, trying to reopen a door she had slammed shut years earlier. At first, I kept it short, polite, dismissive, until one day she asked if I could ever see us rekindling what we had, and that's when I finally gave her the closure she deserved, her own words thrown back at her. I can't see myself taking care of someone so sick in the long term. Remember the box on your back porch? Did you think your lifelong friend dropped that off for you? Good luck. Goodbye. That was it. No anger, no yelling, just her line, replayed with the weight it should have carried the first time. Do I feel guilty? Sometimes, but not much. She chose betrayal when I needed her most. All I did was give her the future she earned.